Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello to everybody out there in the whole Daily Antidote of Song community. We are so glad you've joined us today on this beautiful, slightly breezy, slightly rainy, at least here at Pinewoods Sunday. And we hope that you are enjoying your Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, or Sunday evening, wherever it is that you are coming in from. Welcome to everyone on Facebook Live. Thank you for joining the last day of our Daily Antidote of Song partnership with CDSS as we've been celebrating their Kaleidoscope Virtual Camp Week. We're glad that you are here with us for this ride and hope you'll join us next week for our Change Week. Hello, everybody on Facebook Live. Hello to Elvie and Dennis coming in from Ireland. That's Elvie Miller and Denis Liddy. Elvie has been my co-host and co-pro. Oh, and look, we have little ones also in the room. Hello, Mourn and Dervla. Great to see you guys. Yay! Hello and hello. We are really, really happy that you have been co-hosting with us. Elvie, it has been an amazing week and a great sharing week with you. Thank you. Thank you to Aaron Geyer for running the tech for us today. Thank you to Deli. Hi in Maryland. Nice to have you with us today. Hello, Tom. Nice to see you back with us again. Glad you're here, coming in from Maryland. Aloysius. Hello. Nice to see you coming in from Mass. Susan in Ohio. Hello. Deborah in Kentucky. Hello. Dan in Virginia, hello. And whoever connecting to audio is, hello. Arlene in California, hello. Toby's here. Hello, Toby from California. Nice to see you. Shari in New Hampshire, hello. Trish in Victoria. Hello, Cricket in Maryland. Hello, Hindi in Toronto. Hello, Carolyn in Idaho with yet another fairy extravaganza. Hello, Anna in Maine. Nice to see you there. Just saw you here, and it was lovely to see you in person. Luda and Mark in Victoria, hello and hello. We're so glad you guys are here today. Renata in Wisconsin, hello, glad you're here. Going over to screen 2, let's see who we have. Hello, Ann in Maryland, nice to see you. Hello, Doug in Vermont, glad you're back again. It's nice to see you. And there is Natalia and Whitby, and I would assume since they're in a car that Campbell and Natalia are also right behind them, or in front of them, actually, I hope. Hello to both of you. Hello, Amanda, coming in from Michigan, and maybe a little old Miles in the background. Hello, Miles. Hello, nice to see you. Hello, Sheila in Florida. Great to have you today. And Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Fred from the DC Labor Corps coming in from Maryland. Hello, Julie. Nice to see you today. I think coming in from Canada. Bronwyn in Victoria. Hello, Gary in Mass. And Mommy in New Jersey. And Sarah and other folks off video today, including Kathy and Ann and Caroline and Isabel and Ruth and Jane and Carol and Kat. Hello, Kat. And maybe even more folks. Oh, hello, we've got Nancy in Vermont and Miriam and other folks maybe still joining. Hello, hello, hello. So glad you guys are all here. Let's all take a deep breath. I also want to say hello to Katie Martucci, who is standing here behind me because I just met Katie Martucci for the first time, and this is the most fabulous experience being here at Harmony of Song and Dance Week because I am meeting many people, many artists who've sung with us in this room who I have never met face to face, as well as seeing familiar faces. So Jeremy and Lauren from Winborn are here, and I have actually met them before. They're singing with us sometime this week. And I met Armand Araman yesterday for the first time, who's also going to be singing with us this coming week. So our coming week is a change week, but we are going to have folks from the Harmony of Song and Dance Week popping in and giving us little treats in the background all week long. So get ready for a great week and a great ride. And I am going to actually quickly turn it over to Katie, who's going to share her song with us. And the quickly is because lunch starts at 12:15. So here comes Katie.
I'm going to sing a song called The Blackest Crow. Join in whenever you like. We'll do it once more, or at least a verse of it at the end. The blackest crow that ever flew would surely turn to white if ever I prove false to you. Bright day would turn to night. Bright day would turn to night, my love. The elements would mourn if ever I prove false to you. The seas would rage and burn. I wish my heart were made of glass, wherein you might behold, and upon my heart your name lies scrolled in letters made of gold, in letters made of gold, my love. Believe me when I say you are the one I will adore until my dying day. As time draws near, my dearest dear, you and I must part. How little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. Each night I suffer for your sake. You're the girl I love so dear. I wish that I was going with you. Are you staying here?
Thank you. Thank you, Katie. That was so beautiful. Everybody, please give it up to Katie. Give it up for Katie. Yay, Katie! So we have a nice little crowd of little audience that has gathered over here, and I was like over there in the corner dancing around. And this is the first time I've ever filmed someone doing the Daily Antidote of Song on the computer, and that I was watching it, and it was so amazing. At some point, we'll have to share that with everybody. So, Katie, thank you so much. Would you mind just popping in the screen for a second and just telling us anything you can about that song?
Yeah, so that's a song, I don't know actually where the words come from exactly. It's always been known to me as a traditional folk song. So if someone knows, please drop that into the chat and share that with us. But that's something that I heard Ruth Miranda, sing many years ago, and she's one of my favorite singers of all time. And so pretty much any song I hear her sing, I'm like, I have to learn that. So one that I learned from her many years ago.
Very nice, thank you. And so since we're here at Harmony Week, and this is spectacular and weird, and people keep talking about the fact that, like, wait, we're singing. Look, we're all in this room and we're singing or we're dancing. Can you tell me what is the most, like, notable or spectacular or favorite moment of whatever is going on here for you?
I mean, the All Camp Chorale this morning was really, really special. Just like, oh my gosh, being in that pavilion again, going through vocal warm-ups, hearing different harmonies, people trying out things. I mean, what a special way to start the day.
Amazing way to start the day. So this morning we sang, we have 3 different leaders, Jeremy and Lauren, led us in a song that was in a language that is from Occitan. Yeah. And it was completely beautiful. And let's see.
Armand led us in an original.
And Brendan
also an original.
Taff led us also in an original. And it was just spectacular with 4-part harmonies and amazingness. And I wish I could film the entire week for all of you and share it. And I am actually still talking about a Pinewoods virtual camp tour, but not today because it is supposed to rain for the majority of today. So maybe tomorrow will be a good day right after we are out of the room here. I can take people for the first of 2 tours. I would like to just, make an announcement or 2. So we are going to show off all of the fairy houses that people submitted. And so that is going to be right at the end today. And Elvie Miller and Denis Liddy are going to be playing for us from Ireland a fairy music slideshow tune. And we'll ask them about that before we start. But since it is just a few minutes to lunchtime, and we're going to change the order a little bit this week, and we're going to have our second run through of Katie's song, whichever parts of it she feels like singing now. Is everybody ready to sing again? All right, Katie, whichever you feel like doing.
Amazing. So we'll just do the first two verses, and if you something you want to try out, this melody works really wonderfully over a pedal. So if you just want to sing, the blackest crow that ever flew, or the blackest crow that ever flew. That might be nice to sort of hear how my melody, my voice floats over top of that. Or join me on the melody. Or make something else up completely different. Do whatever you want. We'll do the first two verses. The blackest crow that ever flew would surely turn to white if ever I prove false to you. Bright day would turn to night. Bright day would turn to night, my love. The elements would mourn if ever I prove false to you. The seas would rage and burn. I wish my heart were made of glass, wherein you might behold, and upon my heart your name lies rolled in letters made of gold, in letters made of gold, my love. Believe me when I say you are the one I will adore until my dying day. Leave it there. Thank you all.
Thank you, Katie.
You bet.
So Katie Martucci coming in here from the Harmony of Song and Dance Week at Pinewoods. Thank you so much, Katie. As you can see, everyone is, oh look, I can actually show you more people than you could usually see. Okay, screen two, everybody. Woo, there you go. And even the cow is flapping its ears, I just noticed. Thank you again, Katie. I'm going to send you packing off to lunch.
Thank you.
Have a great time. I would like to also introduce all of you to someone who I found here at Camp Week who actually came here because of the Daily Antidote of Song. So some of you may remember Amos, who has been coming in the room with us, a fellow Wesleyan graduate. I have never met him in person before, and there he was when I walked into camp. Hello, Amos, from all of us. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
And
it's all very new, but everyone's very friendly.
Have you danced before?
A little bit.
A little bit. And how was last night's dance for you?
It's great. Yeah, people are just super helpful.
Yay!
I'm having a good time. And it's so great to be able to sing in person with people.
It is amazing to sing in person with people. There is a lot of, for anybody out there who's intimidated by dancing, if you're at the dance, you might see things happening like people going, or to tell you what to do. People do that to me a lot, actually. That's saying something. So Amos, thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you found Pinewoods through the Daily Antidote, and I will see you at lunch. Bye. Everybody say bye to Amos. Bye, Amos. They're very quiet. Sorry. Yeah. Hi, everybody, and thank you again. So next up, we are going to show off the slideshow. Elvie, can you just say a little word about fairy houses at Pinewoods before we start?
Yeah, so fairy houses are a Pinewoods tradition. In the beautiful woods of Plymouth, Massachusetts, there are trees with amazing roots, and all throughout camp. And it's a tradition, especially for little ones who have a little bit of time on their hands or maybe waiting in the line for a meal, to find a little spot under a tree and make a little house for a fairy, or a little space that a fairy might like to visit. I'm looking over here because I have two little girls who love making fairy houses at Pinewoods and miss it very much. So we made up a fairy house challenge for the week, and we challenged everybody to make a fairy house in their own space and send a picture or post a picture. And we're going to show you now what we've been working on and receiving from everybody all week. And Dennis and I are going to play a little tune for you to put you in the spirit of being at Pinewoods. And we were talking should we play something fast or something slow? And we think after all this time of quiet that the fairies would really like to dance fast. So we're going to play you a fast tune while Joe shows you all these beautiful pictures. So, ready?
Thank you so much.
Everybody who made a beautiful fairy house. Yay!
So we've got lots of folks in this room who brought us fairy houses. Thank you, everybody in this room, for taking time and joining our Fairy House Challenge. Thank you, Elvie Miller and Denis Liddy, for the gorgeous music and also for your girls' beautiful fairy houses. Thank you, Dervla and Mourn over there on the side. You guys were fabulous yesterday, and your houses were fabulous today. I am really, really glad to see you guys joining in and having so much fun with the music and the fairy houses and even maybe a little of the dancing. And thanks to everybody in this room for being part of this week's fabulous Kaleidoscope Week. It's been a really great journey, and I think this upcoming week is also going to be a pretty great journey with lots of little treats and surprises all over the place. Elvie, do you have anything else you'd like to add? Thank you so much for the fabulous co-hosting, Elvie. I love working with you, and it was a great week.
Yeah, a huge thank you to you too, Joe, for keeping this going and hosting it from Pinewoods. It's amazing that you're doing both live life and online life at the same exact time. Somebody asked what the name of that tune was, and maybe Dennis could tell you because he's Dennis is Irish, and that was an Irish tune.
It's called a fairy reel.
No.
That's not.
Okay, the Kill-Avel. The Kill-Avel reel. Okay?
That's a place in Ireland, right?
It's a place, yeah. It's in County Galway. Yeah, but nobody wants to go there.
Which is pretty close to us.
Yeah, yeah.
We're in County Clare. It's the next county over.
Yeah.
Clavel. So, is that all?
That's it.
Okay, there's no story behind the tune.
There is,
apart
yeah,
from
but
that.
there's not.
So thank you so much to everybody here for allowing us to crash your party too. And if you're a regular Daily Antidoter, we really enjoyed bringing our Pinewoods Family Week and CDSS community in to join you this week. So thank you so much for that and making it such a welcoming space every single day that we've ever come in. Dervy would like to say something.
I would like to say something to them.
Oh, she wants to say something to me. Okay, we'll mute and she can tell me. But thank you so much, Joe, and thank you so much to everybody here.
Thank you, Elvie. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Dervla. Thank you, Marin and Elvie. If anybody wants to say anything after they've told you, we are welcome. We're welcome to turn back on and hear something from the girls. And we are not in a rush. It is only 12:22. Anybody? Do either one of them want to say something? No. Okay. So goodbye to
Sorry, I was listening to her. I didn't catch that, but no, they're okay. They were just talking to me.
Okay. Bye, Dervla. Bye, Marin. It was great to have you guys with us this week. And bye, Elvie, and bye, Dennis. Thank you so much for the fabulous music. We miss you guys so much. Sending lots of loves and hugs, and I hope that we can sing with you again and here soon and in person soon after that. And I'm going to say goodbye also to everybody on Facebook Live. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today and all week. And we look forward to singing with you again tomorrow. Everybody, please wave goodbye to Facebook. Goodbye, Facebook.